In this video, I'll walk through how to set up an encrypted value in a Selenium script with Apica. Right now we're looking at the knowledge base article, and I will include this link in the video description. But Apica has an crypto service that you can leverage that can pass values into the Selenium scripts that you have and encrypt them in a way that is not accessible or viewable to end users. So more so than simply masking them, these will fully secure the credentials or sensitive information that you pass through to Selenium scripts. So let's go look at what this looks like. When editing a check, we can also edit the scenario by clicking on this little bug to debug the scenario or going into our Manage Scenarios menu. From there, we'll open up the script to edit within Apica. And we have to add this from the Apica side to call the crypto service. So here in this script, I'm passing some email credentials here. This synthetic user, its password is observability 101. And if I want to do more than simply mask this, what we can do is store this value and encrypt it. So what I'll do is I'll add a step. I'll bring this to the top of the scenario and use the command to store a value. And the value that we're going to store is a variable, and the variable's name is encrypt. Apica will be the prefix, and then after this we can add any name. I can call it value, password, user. It's up to you. But this prefix is going to call the crypto service when we save this variable. So I'm going to just call this encrypt Apica password. I'm going to click out of the box to manifest that value. And you'll notice that I have this little exclamation point that showed up. At this point, it's waiting for us to include the target value as a placeholder. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy my password, and then I'm going to double click inside the target area, and within this pop-up I'm going to paste our password here. And note, before we update and encrypt this, once I click this, this value essentially disappears. It's gone for us. We won't be able to retrieve it again. But I want to point out that if we're encrypting these values, make sure that you have securely stored these in a secure text file or a secure spreadsheet somewhere to keep track of your passwords or other sensitive information, since once we encrypt this, there's no way of getting this back. So I'm going to hit update and encrypt. And you'll notice now we have this green lock icon here, and our target is encrypted by Apica. So the final step will be to remove or scrub this value, password, whatever it is, from everywhere else in our script. So I'm going to use this the JavaScript variable placeholder, and I'm going to put in the name of our variable, encrypt Apica password. Click out of that box, and now this password is scrubbed from the scenario. I just need to make sure I click save here to save those changes, and we're done. So this is especially important. Make sure that you are encrypting all of your sensitive information in these Selenium scripts. I know that you have likely user access controls, but just in case, especially in light of the SolarWinds breach this year, it's especially important to secure all sorts of sensitive information that you have within scripts or other areas to protect yourself and just to follow best security practices as well. So thank you for joining me. I hope that you're encrypting your passwords going forward. Thanks, and have a good day.